So last week we did a tactic which was all about goals, and I told you how I love the goals. In fact, I might have even sung a song. Can you score more goals? Can you score more goals? Can you score more goals? We want more goals. However, I feel like we might have a tactic that is more successful than last week. However, scores just the same amount of goals. Roll the intro. Hello viewers and welcome to FMSCOUT. It is me, MrDizTV, with another tactic testing video for you. I am testing the tactics that you can then use, and then you can use them to be as successful as you can be, or in some cases maybe not. But that is what I am here for. Welcome viewers. Please make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel. They have invited me back a couple of times now. I want to be here for at least a month. Please just help me. But yes, today's video we are doing a 4-2-4. It has been submitted by a generous individual named Falcon. It is on the FMSCOUT page. I will link the tactic in the description below, and he has said that you score more than you concede. Now last week the issue was we were conceding too much. I told you I like goals. We didn't know which way they were going to go in. This time we might have found a tactic that will solve that problem. If at any point you guys feel like you're enjoying what you're seeing, you enjoy my energy, you enjoy who I am, please make sure you go check out my channel, MrDizTV. We are going to be getting at least 4 days a week worth of content there very soon. I host a podcast called the Scouting Center, which is quite well renowned, where I interview your favorite content creators. I also do tactic testers. I do things in relation to wonderkids and some of the bespoke football manager content. There'll also be a let's play series there, so please make sure you go check that out and go and subscribe. The link is in the description below. And here is the tactic. It is a 4-2-2-2 formation. Back in my day we used to call this a 4-2-4 or a 4-4-2 attacking, but no, now we are posh, and when we are posh we call this a 4-2-2-2 formation. That's what we do. But here it is. Here's the formation. What we'll do is we'll go through the roles first. We'll then go through the individual instructions and the tactics. We'll go through the possession in transition, out of possession, and we will also go through mentalities, etc. So we start off with a sweeper keeper on attack. Dribble more, take more risks. You then have a wing back on automatic, and that's both wing backs, and their jobs are to run wide with the ball. We then have two ball playing defenders on defend, which is great because you want them to stay back holding the position. You then have a box to box midfielder on support who will be roaming from his position, and a deep line playmaker on support, shoot less often, take more risks, hold position. Ultimately, so far in these attributes there's nothing really groundbreaking right now. On the left hand side you've got a winger on attack. His job is to dribble more, run wide with the ball, cross more often, cross from the byline, get further forward and stay wider. We then have an inside forward on support, dribble more, cut inside with the ball, take more risks, cross less often, get further forward. I've got two favourite roles in Football Manager. One of them is the inside forward, the other one is the advanced forward, which is taken care of in this tactic. Move into channels, and a deep line forward on support, hold up the ball, take more risks, move into the channel. So there is your formation. Now we've got this on an attacking mentality, on a gegenpress. So we're attacking we're going wide. We are playing out of the defense, overlapping on the left and the right. We are working the ball into the box with whipped crosses. We've also then got a slightly more direct passive directness, as well as an extremely high tempo, and we're being more disciplined. In transition, we are counter pressing, we are countering, we are distributing quickly. So there's the gegenpress for you. We are distributing it to the fullbacks, which is interesting, and we are also taking short kicks. And then finally, out of possession, we have got a higher defensive line and a standard line of engagement. We are forcing the defense more compact, so we're forcing the attack from the opposition on the outside. We are using the offside trap, using tighter marking. We are trigger pressing. I just said trigger pressing. No. We are trigger pressing much more often, and we are preventing short goalkeeper distribution. Once again, like I said, we've got an attacking mentality. Now I sim this with 3 teams, and it's called the Ajax Gegenpress, and Ajax will be one of them, but I'm wanting to start off with Manchester United. So what we're going to do is we're going to sim a season. We're going to plug this in. We're going to make sure that we simulate all the way to the end of the season. I have to use this tactic, and let's see how Manchester United did before we move on to the other 2 clubs I chose. So here we are, the end of the season. We've got some player statistics. If we can just focus on here, Cristiano Ronaldo ends up scoring 53 goals. 53 goals with the highest average rating. Bruno Fernandes gets 20 assists. As you can see, we end up finishing 3rd. But let's go to the competition. No, let's go to the league table first. Let's see how many goals we scored. So Manchester United, 107 goals. Wow. With 48 conceded. Okay, 107 goals. We're still conceding quite a lot though. But let's see let's see how that translates in the rest of the competitions. So here we are in the Carabao Cup, which we got knocked out in the quarterfinal by Tottenham. In the English FA Cup, we lost. Who did we lose to? We are the runners-up. We lost to Leicester. Leicester finished 8th. In the Champions League, Manchester United are the champions. So this tactic, which has been plugged and engaged into the system, into Football Manager, has been played and has led us to winning. We beat Liverpool 3-0. Manchester United never beat Liverpool. Huge. Cristiano Ronaldo, the top scorer. Once again, with a good average rating of, the best average rating of 7.97. Amazing result. Amazing. So seeing where Manchester United goals came from, a majority of them clearly from Cristiano Ronaldo. But then you've got Edison Cavani with 21 goals. Marcus Rashford with 20, probably coming off that winger forward position or the inside forward position. Jadon Sancho as well, 18 goals, 14 assists in 49 games. And then you got Varane as well, scored 40. Varane scored 14 goals? Varane? But that's madness. And Bruno Fernandes with 20 assists. So it's all working really well. It's all intertwining really well. I'm loving seeing that. That is huge. And it's great to see so many goals, especially from the attacking four, the winger, the inside forward, the deep lying forward, and the advanced forward. Let's go to the next team. Let's try Benfica. So here we are with Benfica, and as you can see, Benfica finished top of the league. Woohoo! And the top scorer was Darwin Núñez with 45 goals. The most goals scored was 89, but let's see if that was us. And as we click the league table, 89. Okay, so with that tactic, and this is way better. Look how many we conceded, only 29. So there might have been a player issue. Harry Maguire at Manchester United. But look, 29 goals conceded, 89 goals scored, and Benfica end up winning the league. 89 goals is still a heck of a lot. FC Porto scored 88, so it isn't totally groundbreaking, but I think that balance is clearly there. Let's see what we did in the competitions. So the Portuguese League Cup, they won. Benfica wins. Portuguese Cup, they're the runners-up. The Euro Cup, which is the Europa League, they win as well. So Benfica, absolutely 3 trophies this season, having finished 3rd in the Champions Cup. So looking at where the majority of the goals have come from, it is Darwin Núñez, who's absolutely busted, getting 45 goals and 10 assists in 46 games. And then Ramos is next also as a striker, as well as Yaremchuk. So my attacking 3 players have all chipped in with a fair amount of goals. Ramos was more of a substitute than Yaremchuk, but yeah, fair enough. A whole heap of goals from the forwards. And then you've got the attacking midfielder right, Rafa, scoring 14 goals, 9 assists. The attacking midfielder left, right-left as well, sorry, in relation to Everton, 54 appearances with 25 goal contributions. So that attacking 4, the inside forward, the winger, the deep lying forward, and the advanced forward are all combining really well. Goncalves as well, the same, with 15 goal contributions in 16 starts. So they're all contributing really well and kind of getting those goals. So a great tactic. What we're going to do now is we're going to finish off strong. We're going to finish with Ajax, who this tactic was kind of designed for. Finally, here we are with Ajax, and Ajax finished top of the league, as you can clearly see here. Now it says here in the team stats, the most goals scored was 105. Now I'm really interested to know whether that is us, and I think it is, to be fair, because these are my stats. And when we look on the league table, it clearly is us. 105 goals we have scored with 34 conceded. That's a heck of a result for Ajax. And when you look at the goals scored, if I go into the squad, most of the goals were scored by Tadic and Hala, who are our strikers, and that kind of works really well with the tactics that we use, the deep lying forward and the advanced forward. So that's a great result. Let's now see what they did in the rest of the competition. Now going from right to left, so the Johan Cruyff Shield, which I think is their Community Shield, is a runner-up. A runner-up in the Dutch Cup, which is unfortunate. Knocked out in the group stage of the Champions League, but then finishing top of the Eredivisie. This is a great tactic. Last week's tactic, we conceded a lot, but we scored a lot. It was entertainment. It was Kevin Keegan. It was amazing. But this time, we seem to have found the balance a little bit more. This tactic is designed for a top team. Please make sure that you like this video, subscribe to the channel. I have got another tactic tester for you next week. I hope to see you then. Let me know what you do to improve this tactic in the comments below. But yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.